Start your preparation now. The person specifications for 2026 specialty training entry have recently been published, and I've received lots of questions and comments. I thought I'd go through some frequently asked questions for GP training 2026. So question number one, I get asked, have there been any changes to the eligibility requirements? Yes, there's been one major change. In the past, you needed full GMC registration by the start date of training, as well as 2 years clinical experience by the start date of training. You now need full GMC registration by the date that you apply. So if you won't have full GMC by the 20th of November, your application will automatically be rejected. You still have until the start of training to get the 2 years clinical experience. So for example, doctors that are in F2 at the moment, they haven't got 2 years at the time they apply, but they'll have 2 years because they'll finish their F2 by August next year, so they meet the requirements. F1, F2, or internship plus 1 year. That could be in any country in the world. The second question I get asked is, have there been any changes to prioritization for UK graduates? No, there'll be no changes for prioritization for any specialty. So all candidates will be ranked based on their MSRA scores only for GP. 100% of your rank is based on your MSRA, 50% clinical, 50% SJT. There's no OSCEs, there's no interviews, there's no portfolio for GP. For other specialties, there are interviews, portfolios, and things like that. Next question I get asked is there going to be a new CREST form, or can I use CREST 2024? There is no new CREST form. So CREST 2024 is the most current version. There are actually two versions of CREST 2024. One that was published at the end of 2023, one that was published in 2024. They both say CREST 2024 at the top though. Either one is fine. However, some people want to know, could I use the same one that I used to apply in the last round? That will depend on if the competencies are still in date. The competencies have to have been achieved from a job that was at least 3 months full-time equivalent after February 2023, because otherwise they won't be within 3.5 years of the start date of training, August 2026. So I'll give you an example. You could have someone who applied last round and they'd done a job from, August 2022, and it finished in February 2023. For the last round, that was fine because it was still in date. That same CREST form handed in this time will automatically be rejected because it falls outside of the 3.5 years. So they would need to get it from a more recent job. What if they didn't have a more recent job? They're just not eligible. Focus on getting a job, getting the experience so that you can get a form signed for next time and you could apply next year. Next question I get asked is, what are the key dates in terms of the applications? So applications are opening on the 23rd of October. They will close on the 20th of November. You need to submit your CREST, for those that need CREST, by the 20th November at the latest. You can't submit it after the application. It needs to be done at the time of application. If you've got any questions, please feel free to ask in the comments. The most popular questions, I'll film a follow-up video to add more FAQs. One thing I will say, this will be the most competitive round ever. So please, if you're applying for a specialty that uses MSRA, start your preparation now. Don't wait till after you've applied. Don't wait till after you know that you've been longlisted. It's too late by that stage. Start now, because every mark could be the difference between you getting a job or not, or you getting an interview for those specialties that use interview or not. Prepare and you will succeed.